Listen, Alice, I'll be the first to admit I'm a cowpuncher, not a doctor. Or a dynamitologist, but should you be storing that many barrels of explosives next to an open flame? Like, what's all the TNT for? Like, if someone comes in here with a cough, do you just detonate them? What's up, guys? Welcome back to West of Loathing. That game with many cowboys, but only one cowpuncher, Steve McButtonnutter, who's traveled west to make a name for himself. Or, more importantly, get into Susie's pants. It really looks like no amount of air humping in her general direction is gonna stop her from threatening to punch out her teeth. So I think we're just gonna leave her here. She could just continue drinking, and maybe she'll be a little bit more friendly after another bottle or two or a dozen. I want to go next door to get myself a horse. You can't live in the West without a horse. It's just ridiculous. I don't want that horse, though. That horse looks a little slow, and I don't mean to ride. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. A horse salesman with a sense of humor. Well, isn't that just something? I didn't come here for your puns, okay? I need a horse. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All of my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. Do you mean that four-legged potato in the corner? That's rough. Maybe I can help? Oh, God, yes, thank you, please. I'd go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. Oriole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, and Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Whatever the hell that means. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. Bag of homing oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Oh, because pigeons always return, you know, like messenger pigeons. You're just gonna have the horse eat. I don't think that's how that works. Okay, will do. See you later. Okay, I've got my work cut out for me. I'm like 95% sure that these piles of hay are their foods and not their toilet, right? The streets are their toilets. We've walked in plenty of paddies, so I should be able to dig through these and not come across poop, but instead find a needle in a haystack. Stupid walking. I need needles, right? I can use them to pick locks. That might come in handy. So where are we gonna go first? Oriole Mine, Thousand Snakes Gulch, or Boring Springs Boneyard? I think we're gonna start with Oriole Mine because I had a half-human, half-cactus promise me a shovel out behind the poop shack here. This is where Bill said to look. Look behind the outhouse. Hey, he wasn't kidding! Not that this would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. All right. I got a shovel, for whatever use that is. Oh, and we've got ourselves another mug. These things are everywhere. No wonder the bartender wants me to get them back. What do we have going on down here? Ooh. This looks dangerous. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. Maybe we should turn the lantern away from it? I'm just saying. I'm assuming, yeah, I can't get past this rubble. Okay, so we need a plunger. This minecart is still full. Let's dig through it. You find a disgusting chunk of meat ore. You got an item, unrefined meat nugget. Whoa, 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 they're mining for the meat? Hold on. Yeah, it's just a chunk of mostly worthless rock shot through with veins of gristle and flesh and, well, veins. Weird. Wait, am I in some kind of living mountain right now? Because that's not okay. Or are they like breaking open geodudes? Because that'd also not be okay. Oh, here we go. This mechanism is labeled cargo elevator control. A poster on the wall behind reads level 1 blasting cap storage, level 2 plungers, both kinds, level 3 tools. Where do you want to send the cargo elevator? I don't know what level I'm on. Let's go with 1. I just want to see if we get ourselves a blasting cap. Maybe we need to actually blow open the entrance? These crates are all labeled blasting caps. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the quotes like that. Why would I care? Can we maybe not swing around the lantern next to a bunch of crates labeled blasting caps in all caps? I mean, you're within spitting distance of a barrel of TNT. You're really starting to piss me off, Steve McButtnutter. Grab one. Dang it, looks like you're gonna need a crowbar to pry one of the crates open. Okay, so we're gonna need tools, which would be level 3? Hopefully there's a crowbar here. Or, you know, nothing that could potentially blow me sky high. It's a toolbox, but it's locked. And I can pick it because I have a needle. You managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. It's fine, I've got like 3 or 4 of them. Find them in haystacks. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. Okay, so now I can go back to the blasting caps, open up these boxes, and try my best not to accidentally ignite them. I'm pretty sure they're just like bullets, but without the bullets. No, it's just the cartridge, so we should be fine. You pry one of the crates open with your crowbar and grab a blasting cap. Good. Now we can get a plunger, and we'll be ready to open up the mine for whatever reason. I mean, clearly there's not a horse in there. It didn't just squeak through. Screw it, I'll take a plunger. It said both kinds. I assumed there was gonna be a toilet plunger here. Weird. All right, so now we can hook everything up to you, maybe? Yeah, hook up the plunger. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked up a plunger and strung it a fair distance away. He keeps doing handstands on the lantern. I don't think that self-preservation is that strong. All right, well, this makes you nervous, but you press the plunger and nothing happens. Forgot to hook up the blasting cap. God damn it! It should be pretty self-evident at this point that I have no sweet clue what I'm doing. Let's add a blasting cap. Okay, you've succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. Wonderful. Now I should be able to press the plunger, and kaboom! We're well on our way to finding ourselves an underground horse. I'll be damned, there's actually a horse down here. Not much else. You see the dark horse? Barely. Let's approach her. Hey there, girl, it's okay, I'm a friend. Winnie. The horse shies away from you, though in this case, it's more like crippling introverteds away from you. Oh no, it was probably happy down here. I mean, I'm sorry, horse, but you're worth 300 meats. I gotta bring you back with me. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. It's a horse, Steve. It can't understand you. You could tell her that the oats are pure poison. She would still have one eye looking at you and one eye looking at the ceiling. I'm gonna try patting her nose first. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Yeah, I figured. Oh, come on! Nay! Feed her the oats. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. Snort. She sidles away from you waringly and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Look, they're fine, okay, see? You take a handful from the bag and toss some in your mouth. Ugh. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Jeez, these are powerful. Freaking pigeon oats. The horse looks at you waringly and you re-enter a cheerful wave. See, perfectly fine. Please eat them. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out for the horse. Here you go, yum yum. Okay, I'm gonna try patting you again. Can you please just eat? Or let me pat you. Whoa, the horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee. Okay, we're building up a rapport. This is working. That's something. Good girl. Winnie? I don't know, man. If you speak English, great. I don't speak horse. Can you please just eat these? The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Waringly, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. More goblins? You turn around to look, but you don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Did that horse just pull a Batman on me? Did I really just fall for a look over there by a horse? Well, I guess while we're down here, we might as well keep digging through stuff that isn't ours. Oh, we found 65 meat. Not too bad. And I can dig because I have a shovel now. There's something buried here. Nice. Hey, Shiny, you got a silver nugget. All right. Is that like a silver chicken nugget or what? Don't ride the lantern around. Oh, what's this crack? Interesting. Oh, we need dynamite though. I can technically get dynamite from the trader. What is this? You bend down and shine your lantern into the crack in the rock. You can just barely make out a square shape down in there, well out of arm's reach. Looks like somebody dropped a small metal box into the hole, though you don't know if it was to hide it or discard it. If you're truly desperate to find out what's in there, you could try reasoning with the rock. Your primary argument would be a bundle of dynamite. Perhaps you could persuade the hole to widen enough to grab the box. Well, I don't have 3 dynamite, but we're definitely gonna remember that. Very interesting. Was there anywhere else for me to dig in here? We should definitely walk around in all the corners, like that was out of sight. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, there's another cart behind the tree. Let's dig through you. 65 more meat. Well worth it. So we could go back to town, or we could continue. I'm gonna try finding all these horses. You gotta be kidding me right now. It was bad enough that this place is called Thousand Snakes Gulch, and I have no doubt somebody counted every single one of them, but they should have called it 6'2" Snake Gulch. That's the concerning part here. Oh, dagnammit. Oh, pointy, yow. Oh, okay, yeah, well, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and pick a fight with a snake. Should we punch it or shoot it? I think we should punch it, right? We're a cow puncher, not a rattlesnake puncher, but the way we can knock his snake ass out. You have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murderin' Steve. That's Snake Murderin' Steve McButtonnutter to you, thank you very much. I also leveled up. Yeehaw! Got more muscle. That's what I'm talking about. Please tell me there aren't actually 1,000 snakes here. Another snake? Well, I guess it's not called One Snake Gulch. Okay, if he's gonna attack me first. Great, they're quick. All right, well, I've been poisoned. Maybe just punch him. Oh, this one's a little tougher. Oh, ow, okay, please stop biting my dick. Not cool. Ow, the poison hurts. Can I just step? Yeah. All right, hopefully that poison doesn't tick away at us. You made short work of that long snake. Yeehaw, I'm hoping that there aren't gonna be many more. Can I just like sneak past you, maybe? No, you're like a Snorlax in the road? All right, then let's Rango Tango. And it's quick. Wonderful. At least I regenerate health in between fights, so I don't really need to worry about the poison all that much. Let's go ahead and punch you. Should I be shooting them? I don't think Deputy Pistol does nearly as much damage as Grandma's Brass Knuckles, but it might be worth a shot. Yeah, let's give it a try. Ooh, nope, did less. Yeah, not quite as good. But maybe fighting with this instead of fighting with the Knuckles will gain me something else other than muscle? I don't really know how this game works, or I have no idea what I'm doing, let's be honest. Nice work. If the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you could always get a job as a snake exterminator. Yeah, I leveled up again, and this time I got Mysticality. I wonder if that's because I used the gun this time. I don't really know. Please tell me there aren't 997 more snakes, I swear to God. Oh, we found a horse. You okay, horse? I think he might have been bitten by a snake. This horse has gone snake crazy, or maybe he was some other kind of crazy before. Man, I thought the other one was a 4-legged potato. All right, let's approach him. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, all right? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Winnie? Are you doing the caveman SpongeBob meme on me right now, horse? I'm gonna look him in his eyes. It's probably a mistake. It's really hard to keep track of both of them. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in its socket like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Let's pat him on the nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, okay, a lot, but seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Let's feed him those oats. Just get him out of here. Are you hungry, boy? I've got a little treat for you. Nerf. You feel the crazy horse, you feed the crazy horse some kind of homing oats and it gallops away with a whinny. Or rather, hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. All right, we won't be buying that one, I'll tell you that much right now. Is there anything else hiding back here other than tetanus? Nope, nothing. Okay, well, on to the next location. Ow! You don't have to walk all the way back over there, just hit, I know, okay? I was just having a little fun game, God. Just let me do my thing. I'm just gonna say it right now. If we find the last horse eating human remains, I think I'm just gonna walk. I don't really want any of what that guy's selling. Our founder is Zephaniah Boring. He was actually a really interesting guy. Oh, well, good for him. Gonna get this mug, anything else? Benjamin Crockett, he showed up way too late. Oh, interesting. Beauregard Skeleton Captain, 3rd Cavalry. I can dig him up and fight him. Yeah, you know what? I'm willing to fight a dead captain. Hopefully I can just punch him in the bones. Oh, okay, yeah, that wasn't too bad. Are you? He hurts, but he doesn't hurt enough. Whatcha? Gotta punch him in the throat. Didn't expect to be fighting a skeleton today, but I'll take whatever you're given. You've put a stop to Captain Skeleton's unnatural animation, and it leveled me up. That's the biggest thing. I want to level up because I don't want to run into any kind of scenario where I need a certain level to progress the story or to see something interesting. So I'll pick every fight I can. Yeehaw, skill up, tough customer level 2. You got an item, old cavalry saber. You got an item, gold tooth. Sweet. Okay, so is this gonna do more damage than Grandma's brass knuckles? 5 to 6, no, I don't think it, oh no, it does. Okay, well, sorry, Grandma, but moving on to bigger and better things. A skeleton, you're not getting past it without a scuffle. Why? It's balls deep in the ground. Why can't I just walk around? It's not gonna get me over here. All right, fine, you and I can Rango Tango as well, and I've got myself a sword that does way more damage than I thought it did. Oh, yeah, I could get used to that. The skeleton collapses into a pile of loose bones. I'm gonna consider that a mercy killing, since it was, never gonna be able to get its balls out of the ground. If it still had balls. Is this a ghost horse? Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky, translucent horse. Okay, consider me interested. You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously, so as to not startle it. Because it's the one that's gonna get startled. Though you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. Hello there, hi, I'm a friend, okay? Nay. That's a little strange. How you did that without opening your mouth? If any of them open their mouths, though, okay, I'm gonna, can I pat it on the nose? It's a ghost. I might as well try. You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. Okay, so it's semi-transparent, but not translucent? Is that the word I'm thinking of? If you were going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. I'm gonna feed her the oats now. Here you go, girl, have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't look at me like that. Norts. I guess I could pat her again. Yup, still cold, spur. Oh, okay, if I keep patting, then eventually you hold out the oats. Okay, I just ran out of options. I get the idea, it's not infinite. So hold out the oats again, and she continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Winnie. Is that a yes? Weird. Okay, add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle some of the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse grazes expressionlessly at them, then eats. Oh, gazes. I thought I was gonna eat them, grazes. Nay. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Looking forward to seeing what he has to say about that. Was it alive when it left? We got a couple more graves over here. Timothy Cochran, devoted husband. Elizabeth Cochran, beloved daughter. Silas Cochran, a baby. Oh, that's interesting. A dead family and the wife survived? We might need to talk to someone about that. How you doing, Jerry? You still enjoying the drink? Don't suppose Okay, cool, great. Well, see you later. I could shovel the poop. Oh, and it leveled me up. I've now got more moxie. Shoveling poop is, I guess I'm, helping the town out and so on and so forth. Yeah, let's clean this town up one way or another. It's gonna be clean enough for me to walk around on my hands. Oh, we got some loose dirt here too. And another mug. I'm really helping everyone out. See, clean enough for tumbleweeds or tumble people, tumble idiots. Let's go ahead and turn in these mugs. I've got a whole bunch of them. 75 meat. Isn't it 75 meat each? Or was it 25 meat each? Are you ripping me off, girl? I'll just tip my hat and be on my way, I suppose. Take my leave. I don't know if I should talk to you. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go next door first. I get the feeling that might have been Susie's family. Holy crap. What a motley crew do we have here? Oh, I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. 300 meat's a lot of meat. Sure thing, looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. 300 more meats anytime. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating local weed again, wasn't he? No, honestly, I think he's just like that, man. I'm sorry. Not that I noticed. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Extra 100 meat? That's 1,000 meat. I'm rich. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? I should probably buy a horse, but I don't know which horse to get. I'm gonna leave this unless I necessarily need to get a horse this episode. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the runtime is at right now. I'll leave it, okay? Let me know in a comment, which horse should I buy? The skittish dark one, the cold ghost one, the stupid one, or the less stupid one? There's a distinct chance we're about to have our teeth knocked in, but I'm gonna consider it worth it for the character development. The woman glares at you. Are you Susie Cochran? How'd you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. The bartender said it was cows? Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. I've been wondering about that, the cows coming home, and cows are always capitalized. It's weird. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me in place where she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked. A couple days ago, happened so fast, I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cows smashed in the front door, and fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes, just like that. What did you do? There wasn't anything I could do. I couldn't get upstairs to the kid because of the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. I ain't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. She refills her mug from a bottle on the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here and no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It's Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? I left it at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. Susie shows you on the map where her ranch is, Cochran Ranch. I'll take my leave now. Don't know if I'm gonna be getting in her pants. She seems a little sad for rightful reasons, but we'll consider it a hard maybe. I could get dynamite from you, but I still really don't want to. I could get a lock for soap. You guys were telling me that there's soap in the bathtub back at the gang hideout, and I get free dynamite. Oh, if I can learn Dickerin. I need to learn Dickerin. Okay, because I might be able to do that repeatedly. Like if I get 3 free dynamite over and over and over again for no one. How do I learn Dickerin? I really hope we find ourselves a cow left behind at the ranch. I want to punch one so bad. Like it's my whole thing. All the water in this trough is boiled away. Ooh, Susie's ranch house is burned to the ground. Yeah, I'm not seeing a gun safe. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. Maybe a cow? Oh, whoa. Something just moved over there. Oh, it's a shadow. It's because I'm moving. I'm a little paranoid. Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Don't mind if I do. Got a varmint skinning knife. That might come in handy. These pies were not safe. Oh no, someone didn't get her pies. What is that? Is that a cow? Excuse me? This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to the safe without dealing with it. All right, well, let's mess it up. I kinda wanna punch it, but I don't have Grandma's knuckles, so I guess we're just gonna cut it. That did something. Ooh. It blew fire on me. Oh, okay, that hurts quite a bit. Cut. These are pretty easy fights, I gotta say. You defeated that nasty cow skull floating in a cloud of flame. So maybe it wasn't necessarily the cows. Can't quite tell. There's the gun safe, so we'll grab Susie's rifle. Goods. That's one thing down. Was there anything else in here? It doesn't look like it. There's an outhouse over here. I don't suppose I could, Nope. It's the only thing still standing, and nothing around. Can't, poke my way through here. Oh! Never mind, I got, a perk. Mostly scams. You find my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeves across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Steve McButtnutter. Not to be confused with Steve McNutbutter, which some of you guys had the wrong impression. No, don't confuse the two. Thanks, Steve. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, just say the word. Sounds good. We're building ourselves up a little gang, right? We got crazy guy in the corner, we got Susie, everyone's coming west with us. As soon as we get a horse, I would imagine. And we also need to do something in here. Right, we've explored every other place in town except for the doctor's office, but she keeps telling us to get lost. What does she want from us? Here we go. The horse salesman has something to say about an injury. You said something earlier about an injury. You know, you couldn't go get all these horses yourself for that reason? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office, said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. That actual nurse, or I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I see. Well, fortunately, I have Nurse Whiskey in my inventory. We found that in the basement of the bar last time, so maybe she'll be less interested in telling me to get lost if I offer her a nurse? Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Oh, Nurse Whiskey, your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. All right, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Jackpot. Oh, yeah, you definitely look a little sad. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, stat. No. She scowls at you. Well, what the hell did I let you in here for? You shrug. Oh, fine, I'll give you your whiskey here. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay, point taken. Listen, Alice, I'll be the first to admit I'm a cowpuncher, not a doctor. Or a dynamitologist, but should you be storing that many barrels of explosives next to an open flame? Like, what's all the TNT for? Like, if someone comes in here with a cough, do you just detonate them? It seems a little ridiculous, kind of, maybe? Oh, I might be suffering from a little something, and maybe you could help me out? Wow. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? That's what I'm saying. You got anything to say about that? Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything all right? Is that a cry for help? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... She glares at you meaningfully. So what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons. News to me, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? That's also news to me. You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons. Oh, I have seen that. So many weird things happen to me over the course of the day that fighting a skeleton is just like... before lunch activities. Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery, right. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh... Ouch. Doc Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one every now and again. You never get used to it, but, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterwards and looking for revenge. Should we talk about the guy in front of your house who is now half cactus? Because I'm pretty sure he's not looking for revenge, but at the same time, you could have probably helped him out a little bit more, you strunk. Just drives me crazy. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Buddy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh, indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. So, might need to do something about all the dead. She really does not give a horse's ass about you. Other than that, I am pretty at a loss for what I should do now. I think I'll just call it here. You know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of West of Loathing, guys. And it's like I said, I don't know if people are gonna wanna see this become a long-lasting series. The first episode didn't do particularly well, but I'm definitely interested in playing it a little bit, at the very least. But if you guys wanna see more, as always, be sure to like the video, leave a comment letting me know which horse you wanna see me buy, and I'll be sure to return next episode to head further west with whatever friends I can muster. But thanks so much for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.